Yo, peace. What's going on, everybody? I haven't made a video like this in a while, so I'm kind of just adjusting myself to this position, and this looks really strange. You know what? I'm just going to hold the camera. Anyway, peace out. Not peace out, but peace, everybody. You see, like, I haven't made a video in such a long time. I'm not even used to the whole format and even presenting myself in this kind of way, to be honest with you. I'm just not used to it like that. When it comes to performance and, like, giving myself an impression, giving an impression to someone, it's usually through the form of music, because that's just what I'm more naturally attuned to. Whether it's beat making, as you've seen from the videos I've been posting, whether it's playing drums, whether it's playing guitar, or whether it's even playing bass and slap bass, which that's another video in and of itself. I'm gonna have to show you guys that little project in and of itself. But anyway, the main focus of this video is to talk about the triple Aquarian energy that's going on at the moment. So we got the sun, the moon, and we also have Mercury all traveling in the Aquarian space right now at this moment. So, and depending on where Aquarius is in your own personal natal chart, this is going to depend on which area of life is going to have the most influence on you at the moment for the time being. For me, I'm going to put myself on the cross. A lot of energy that's going on as far as the Aquarian side. From the Aquarian backdrop, it's playing out in my 12th house, because Aquarius is in my 12th house. So my actions, reactions, my actions, my vitality, the way people see me, the actions that I make, my reactions, where I run to home at, where I'm most comfortable at, and with my feelings and emotions, and my thinking and my communicating and my way of being able to analyze and being able to be practical at the same time, because Mercury is air and earth, so it's playing out both sides of the thinking, but also you got the earth, which is the practicalizing and making things firm and solid. So that's all playing out in my 12th house right now. So a lot of the theme for me personally is a lot of illusions being, placed over my eyes. A lot of creativity in a lot of ways, because, the Piscean house, the 12th house, that house, Dolo mentions it in one of his videos, that house and the Leo house, the 5th house, are really, if you think about it, are like the two most influential places to hone in on creativity, because you got Leo, you got the fixed fire, you're honing in on that fire and that spark that was initiated from Aries. So now it's a campfire, so now you're looking at this campfire and you're watching it dance, and seeing all the sparks come out and the ambers popping out and everything. So there's a lot of rhythm, even though it's fixed, there's a lot of rhythm to that fixed fire. So that's what gives it the ability of being creative. And then you also have the mutable Piscean energy, being able to adapt to other people's emotions and feelings. So with that energy right there, you're tapping into the emotional aspect of how certain music and certain vibrations, certain chord progressions make certain people feel, you know what I'm saying, based upon their attunement. But that's just the 12th house. That's just 12th house energy. That was a whole tangent. That's a whole video in and of itself. But that's the 12th house energy right there. Dreams, illusions, creativity. Like I said, illusions being placed over your eyes, and depending on where that's at, since it's Aquarius, and the basic archetype of what Aquarius is, since you got Saturn and Uranus ruling here as well, you got structure, you got reality, and you got stability. You got the masculine, this is the masculine version, and the earth we're standing on right now, Gaia, is the female aspect. Just like you have Mars and Venus, the sun and the moon, Jupiter, Mercury, Uranus and Neptune, and Pluto is just kind of that entity in and of itself that's just watching over everything. So with that energy in and of itself, that backdrop, that Aquarian backdrop, being fixed on your own way of communicating and thinking at the same time, and also being unique and original, rebelling and opposing, but also being structured, but on the left field of everything, not being so egocentric and wanting to always be a part of everything. Well, that's really well, see, that's the difference between Leo. Leos can be are trying to be a part of everything and trying to be the center of attention. Aquariuses like to be a part of everything, but have themselves be removed from the outside looking in. So we're kind of looking at things from a third-person perspective, like a fourth-dimensional perspective, like when you're playing a video game. So it's like the character you're playing is you in that environment and in that setting, but the person who's playing the game, actually, who's holding the controller, is your own unique way of thinking, not being able to, not necessarily not being able to, but not being forced or feeling like you have to adapt to the crowd's way of thinking and communicating, so on and so forth. So that's that analogy right there. And when you got that and the 12th house combined, you got dreams, illusions, and creativity. And then you got what I just explained, fixed air. So that's being fixed, in a way that's being fixed on your own. Sorry about that. I got a text. That's being fixed on your own dreams, illusion, and creativity, and being able to think and communicate that dream and illusion as well. And this plays out in your actions. Well, not your actions, but my actions. Well, maybe you also, if you have Aquarius in the 12th house. So that actions, reactions, and communication are going to be influenced heavy in my life as far as the 12th house. But as far as Aquarius in general, like I said, you got the sun there, and the sun is debilitating in Aquarius, so the sun is not really being able to hone in on itself and be the center of attention, but you're able to still be you're still able to have that access to that humanitarian action and be able to help people out. Same thing with the reactions and the thinking, and that's all on the same page as the sun. So take advantage of this energy. I hope y'all have a great rest of the day. I'm about to enjoy this cloudy ass day, and peace out, y'all. Let me do this shit. Sorry.